Right, Shalawam. First of all, I want to give all praises unto YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and True Well. Salutations to the Akim around the world pushing this word out in sincerity. Right? Matthew chapter 10 verse 5. It says, "These 12 YAHAWASHI sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, nor any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, saying, The kingdom of heaven is at hand." Right? Topic. The name of this topic is the message we preaching. Even though it might seem like war, it's really about peace. Because that's what we're seeking. We're seeking peace. You know? The kingdom of heaven is really about peace. People have misconception of the doctrine, because they're telling themselves, they're looking at we and we out there like some angry black men saying the so-called white man going to eternal slavery, which is true. And all other nations going to eternal slavery. But really, hold on. Yeah, but really, the message is peace. Because it says the preach saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Right? And the kingdom of heaven is preached. Peace. Right? Don't mind we out on the highways and the byways screaming to the top of our lungs. The reason why we're doing that is because the wicked ruling. We want righteousness to come into the earth so we could be in peace. We want righteousness to come into the earth so we could be in peace. This man, which is the so-called white man, he ruling the earth right now. And he ruling the earth in chaos. He have a bunch of unrighteousness taking place in the earth right now. You see? So what the brothers, the faithful brothers, going out on the highways and the byways to do is to preach good tidings to the poor, which is the Israelites, who fed up with the way this society and this system running. So we out there through the Spirit of the Lord to preach that good tidings. The Lord say, kingdom of heaven is at hand. Right? So, because if you really look at the nation of Israel, really and truly, we are peaceful people. We like to live in peace. Our forefather Jacob, he was dwelling in tents. A plain man just dwelling in tents. You know? Home. Going through the scriptures. That is what we go more rather do, but scripture say the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the ways of the wicked seduceth him. And the ways of the wicked seduceth the majority of we people, the 2/3. But we really like peace. I'm going into the history. Going into a little history here. Matter of fact, I'll bring out 2 scriptures. The Psalms, the 29th chapter, the 11th verse. The Lord will give strength unto his people. YAHAWAH will bless his people with peace. And that is what we're waiting on, because the kingdom of heaven is peace. The kingdom of heaven is only peace. You see? Psalms 85 verse 8. It says, I will hear what the Lord will speak, for he will speak peace unto his people. And that's what we doing out on the highways and the byways. We speaking peace unto the Lord's people. Because right now the Lord's people not in peace. We in hell. So we out there speaking peace unto the Lord's people and to his saints. But let them not turn again to folly. So we say, they turn again to folly. Learn the right ways, right? So the Most High going and bring peace unto His people, and that's what we begging and crying for. People will just get confused with the message and say we out there. Basically, we out there looking for fight and looking for war. We out there looking for no war. We out there looking for peace. For the kingdom of heaven to come so we could be in peace. You see? We out there looking for no war. We out there looking for the kingdom of heaven to come so that we could literally be living in peace and dwelling in peace and safety. Now this is in the time of Solomon, right? I'm going to look at the meaning of the word Solomon. What it mean? King Solomon, who ruled Israel for 40 years. It says, I'll play it.
Strong's H 8010. Shalama.
Right, it says Shalama. Right? Hold on this. So I'll play it over. Slacky about that. I'm gonna play it over.
Strong's H 8010. Shalama.
That's what the word Solomon mean, right? It means peace. In the Hebrew, Shalawam. That's what it means in the ancient Hebrew, Shalawam. So, if the King Solomon ruled, in the time of his rule, it was just, I'm gonna read it. And the time that Solomon reigned in Jerusalem over all Israel was 40 years. No, that was in the kingdom. I'm going to read a little article here on Solomon in the Jewish. Then, right? I'll read some here on King Solomon, right? Now it says, born in 848 BCE, Solomon dies at age 52 in 796 BCE, ruling as king for 40 years, the best years in all of Israel's history, 40 years of peace and prosperity. So when King Solomon ruled, it had 40 whole years of just peace and prosperity for all of Israel. That is all he was in. Just peace and prosperity. It had no war. It had no fighting. It had nothing like that. And that was when Israel was in the kingdom. That was the time we would say when Israel, the nation of Israel, was in the kingdom, in the time of Solomon. Which King Solomon in the reincarnation was YAHAWASHI, who we will ignorantly call Jesus. Right? Because when he ruled, well, that next topic, because reincarnation exists in the Bible. But when King Solomon was in power, it had peace. YAHAWASHI is also known as the Prince of Peace. King Solomon's name was Peace. You see? So King Solomon, it goes beyond that, but I just a little piece I was saying, right? But I'll read it over again. It says, born in 848 BCE, Solomon dies at age 52 in 796 BCE, ruling as king for 40 years. It says it was the best years in all of Israel's history. 40 years of peace and prosperity in all our history. It was just 40 years of peace and prosperity. We didn't have nobody to fight against each other. We were just prospering and living good. You understand? So, shit, that's what we waiting on now. Because right now, it's pangs and problems on every side for Israel. You know? And the men and them who go sigh and cry about it, it go be the elect. Because they will know the heritage. 2/3 forget the heritage. You can't tell 2/3 of Israel about how they used to live. But the elect now, them go remember how they used to live and seeing how they living now. Where they being oppressed daily, where they being tortured daily, where it is women having power over, women have equal rights to them. That go bother them where they seeing faggots who parade in the streets. You see? Scoffing niggas, talking shit. That go bother the elect men. Because when they read the scriptures and they realize, wait now, we usually go back to a lineage of peacefulness. Why it have all of these problems going on with we and with the earth also? The earth are all right now in peace. The earth had to be in peace when King Solomon ruled. The whole entire earth was just peace for 40 years, and Israel was on top of things. Israel had everything coming to them. You see? And that was the mindset the disciples was in, because he would have asked the Lord. This is Acts chapter 1 verse 6. Matter of fact, yeah, I read from 6. This is when the Lord YAHAWASHI, when he died, and he died and rose back up on the 3rd day. This is when he was being taken up into heaven by what you would call a so-called UFO, a spaceship, what you might call a spaceship, which is the chariots of Israel. These were the men and them asked him who was following him. They asked this question, they say, when they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel? You see, because back then when Israel was ruling, the disciples and them was all in that mindset. That was the kingdom of heaven Israel was in. But it was just for a temporary time. But the disciples and them would have no way, boy. Watch how we used to live. Because they would have had the accounts of King Solomon and read through it and see, way. This is how Israel used to live. And at that time, the Romans, at this time here when the disciples was talking, the Romans was ruling over Israel and oppressing them. You see so? Because the scripture says the kingdom of Israel suffered violence, and violence taken by force. So the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and violence taken by force. So the Romans was ruling over them at that time. So they asked the Lord, because they wanted to know, Lord, this is the time you're going to restore again the kingdom to we, so we could be in peace, just like as it was in the days of Solomon. When all Israel was in peace when the whole earth was in peace, because this devil ruling the earth and had the whole earth in chaos. And when we talk about it, it's like we's the bad guys for speaking about it. People misinterpreting the message. The message is that the so-called white man going in slavery, but it's a good reason, so the whole earth could be in peace again. The entire earth could be under the rulership of righteousness, under righteous vibration, and under wicked vibration with wickedness on every side. So this is what we crying unto YAHAWAH for daily, so that he could restore again the kingdom to Israel. You see? So that he could restore again the kingdom to Israel. Hey. And I hope through the Spirit that it was edifying. You know? Till the next time. If I might come back with our next part date. If the Spirit on me. So until the next time, I will say, Barakatah Yahawah YAHAWASHI. Tabernacle of the Apostles and others, a great millstone again that rule well. Shalawam.